Welcome to Ask the Furman episode 204, I believe. Sure. Today is a different episode. I've got Double O Cow with me because we have basically two questions, and he is a little more experienced in half of each of those questions. So, welcome to the show, man. Again.
Hey, how's it going? Glad to be back.
Yep, we'll be playing a little Monday Night Combat, Super Monday Night Combat as a team here together. Nope, I'm not Justin. I'll be support. I'll lock. And Locomoca.
I'll just lock Justin.
Okay, and we'll just get into the questions right away. So first one, can you give me some reasons as to why you like Super Monday Night Combat? Honestly, I'd rather play Team Fortress 2. I know they are similar and different at the same time, but I just prefer the obviously superior game, haha, Team Fortress 2. Can you list the pros and cons of both games as well? Now, I'm a lot better or more experienced at Super Monday Night Combat. Cal is more experienced at Team Fortress 2, so take it away, Cal, with whatever you got to say.
Well, I'd say Team Fortress 2 has changed a lot, and from what I've heard about Monday Night Combat, it's changed a lot too. The weird thing is, I came into Super Monday Night Combat during the Super Monday Night Combat beta, and I didn't play Monday Night Combat before that. TF2, I'd played much more. I mean, way too many hours with TF2, and I played before the trading and the crafting and the weapons and the whole free-to-play thing happened. And I watched the community take a real big dive, and from what I've seen of Super Monday Night Combat's community, it's not much better. But I find Super Monday Night Combat to be a little bit more competitive, and it's pretty exciting. A lot of the times when you're pushing lanes and getting the money balls, it's a lot of fun, and it's also very difficult.
Can you say that last bit again? I had to edit my options. What'd you like about this game? What?
I like that it's really, well, I don't know about fast-paced, but it's really competitive, really exciting when you're pushing lanes and getting the money balls and the whole deal. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I kind of, to me it feels a little more, what's the word? Consistent than Team Fortress 2, at least for team play, because it's 5-on-5. All the pros, they all kind of do somewhat similar things. Like Team Fortress 2, you hop on a server, you could be with 20 random people, some super great, some brand new, and it's just it's a lot of it's just chaos on trying to win. You kind of feel the same way? Yeah,
and I feel like Super Monday Night Combat's a lot more formulaic in the way they set up the game. I mean, I'm assuming to try and keep as much balance as they could. But what that, the flaw that makes is when they're using the queue system, a lot of times games end up 4-on-5, and that's just such a severe disadvantage in a game that's always 5-on-5.
Right.
I mean, on TF2, a team of 7 could win against a team of 9. So I guess in that regard, it was a little bit better. People could change their classes, mid-game and stuff. So it was just, meant for that system.
Yeah, that's one thing a lot of people don't like, because in the old game you could switch your classes anytime you wanted if you died or whatever. And so this one, a lot of people are disappointed knowing that you have to pick one guy and stick with him for the rest of the game, or just for the match. But yeah, I mean, with this one, you know what to expect. Even, I mean, you may not know which enemy characters you're going to be going up against, but they all do about. They all have the same goals in mind. Just the way they do them are slightly different, but generally speaking, it's all the same. I mean, you're not going to approach in Team Fortress 2 a situation the same as a demo man as a scout or a spy. It's totally different. But this game, generally speaking, I mean, you stay in your somewhat safe zone, stick with your teammates, watch out for enemy teammates. If a guy gets close, grab him like I'm doing right now, have your teammates come up, kill him. So you all know kind of what to do.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the general strategies carry over from character to character. But that's also because there's a lot more pros, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
TF2 was made, with no new classes in mind. It was made with the 9-class structured format. So both of the games are structured in very different ways. It's pretty interesting.
This game,
good games to compare.
Yeah, this game, I feel it's got a somewhat of an end learning point. Like it's hard to learn at first just because there's so much going on, and for many hours, hundreds of hours, you're still always going to be learning something, and there's always going to be something bigger to think about. And there's so many aspects of just the game to think about, like the bots, what to buy, when the waves are coming, when I should stun the enemy, should we go to the annihilator or not. There's just so many things in the arena to worry about.
Yeah, and I feel like once you get the hang of it on one character, you kind of understand what you need to do for the rest. Just being able to use all your skills all the time, you know?
Right, and so
that's what it's really about.
Yeah, like this game it's very difficult to just start in at. You're not going to start and do well. Team Fortress 2, they have characters that are rather easy to play, and a lot that just are going to be almost impossible to master. But that's one thing Team Fortress has on this, is it's easier to just start and enjoy, because I don't take it seriously. I just hop on, I play Scout, and I just shoot rockets with the soldier. I don't know how to rocket jump, and I'm able to be successful with that, with those methods. This game you can't. There's nothing you can do. You hop on, you pick a pro, and you just have to learn the game and bear with it for a while.
Yeah, and a lot of times you have to learn the game, one pro at a time, and at first it's very difficult.
Right, and this one I recommend you play as many pros as you can. If you suck with a character, play that character. That's how I kind of recommend people play. But like Team Fortress 2, there are tricks in this, like mortar jumping and things like that. But you don't need to do those to be successful at all. Team Fortress 2 though, right. there are people who've been playing those games for so many years that you're almost never going to be able to reach their level ever. The way they master their characters, like the soldier and things, you're never going to hit that. Okay, let's focus on this fight.
Well,
no, go ahead.
Yeah, right. Especially with classes like Spy and a few others, it gets, very, very tricky stuff. Let's see if I get it.
You have a chest in behind you, probably. Ooh,
I
nice.
totally got it.
But hey, I'll teach you this game. I know this game inside and out now. Well, not as good as some people, but pretty good.
I know this game pretty well now too.
Yeah,
clocking in the hours.
You have to communicate with people, because with you and Spasm, Count's friend, we all communicate very well together, and when we play, we're always talking. We're working as a team, and both of you guys, well, you especially, him, I actually haven't played enough with, but you guys seem pretty good. You understand the game pretty well. You understand a lot of the pros, a lot of the aspects. Whereas other people like Ramen and Count Zero, they never talk to me when we're playing. It's pretty. Everyone's just silent. Nobody's really working together, and we never do as well. It doesn't work out so well. I can't rely on them to do what they're doing, because I don't know what they're doing. So you have to communicate with people to learn the game and play well.
And also, when you play with somebody, you learn how they play, and
exactly.
if they're gonna do crazy crap or be really conservative and the whole deal.
So that's another thing, and I don't know. Are there any characters you think are just absolutely terrible, or characters you don't want to play, or anything like that?
Artemis.
Okay, well you don't know a thing about her yet.
Pretty much. I don't like Artemis. I've seen some good ones and mostly bad ones.
Well, okay. Well, I'd say that's an exception though.
Get the tank. Get him.
Yeah, I got him. Don't worry about that.
I got it.
But she just so everyone knows, Artemis has only been out a week from today, so almost nobody really knows how to play her. Only the really good players are going to be able to even set her up well. Everything I've been seeing people say about her, the way to play her, has been terrible advice. So I think it's just generally poor stupidity on the community's part. It's why Artemis has been taking such a hit in the most games. But
well, I'll agree to the stupidity part.
Yeah, but that's the thing is generally speaking, you're saying no, there's no useless characters. Everybody seems to be good in that sense. One thing I've seen from a lot of people is that they'll think, they get in this state of I don't suck, and they start blaming other things like these characters
The character
sucks, my
sucks.
teammates suck, my
Yeah,
teammate. Many times I've seen people we play with, I never call them out on it because whatever, who cares? But they'll just say, "Man, our support wasn't healing anybody. Every time I went to the support, she healed me. Any time my teammates were dead,
right,
they
right.
seemed to heal them."
People just make an excuse.
Right. Oh, I need some Regenitol. I'm going back. So,
Yeah, stay alive.
So this is I would say this it's a lot easier to get into Team Fortress 2, and it's a lot easier to see why to like it and enjoy it, because if you suck
Yeah.
at Team Fortress 2, you can still get by pretty well, and you have a whole lot more teammates to carry you through the game. Where this one, you're a team of 5. I mean, if you're no good, it's gonna show. Fighting games, it's 1-on-1.
Oh, yeah.
If you're no good, you're gonna get dominated, and there's nothing you can do about
It's
it.
exposed, yeah.
So that I don't know. Those are some of the pros and cons I feel. Another big one is that this game's gonna die out before Team Fortress 2. It just is.
Yeah, yeah. Oh boy, it will.
So if you want a game that'll last, I mean, I guess if you're just gonna stick with one for the rest of your life, go Team Fortress 2. But to me, that kind of just means you should play this game because it's gonna die out sooner, and you're never gonna get the opportunity again. That's why I'm spending so much time on it myself, because I really haven't.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, yeah.
Right. No, partially it is because I know this game is going to die out, and I really haven't played a game that I've had so much fun with since SOCOM 2. So
No, this game is really, really fun.
right, and
Lots of depth.
yeah, SOCOM 2 died out, and it really sucked when that died out, and this is gonna die out too. So I'm gonna just get this in as much as I can for now.
That sounds good. Let's get these people that are pushing over here.
Okay. Oh, we have that right turret down. You can sneak kill it on this side.
Oh, didn't see that.
Yeah, what the heck? Let's do our setup we did when we won that 4-on-5. See, even though I know earlier you said you might have a lever and it will really hinder your game, but that's mostly for competitive. I mean, if you have sides with
Yeah.
2 evenly teamed skilled teams, I've won. A lot of teams will win 4-on-5s. Problem with new players is they'll kind of see they'll
Let's
think
get to that island.
there's no hope of it. Okay. There's no hope
think
of
it's just
winning
way too difficult.
with a man
And
down.
that's
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So just gotta get more experience. This is a
going for
game
it.
you have to be patient with and realize you suck. And when you know you suck, just practice and work at improving. Anything else to say on these 2 games?
Not much other than again. I just say again, they're really comparable. If you like one, you'd probably like the other.
What about Team Fortress 2? The buying items and trading and all that. Like, how much money do you have to pay in that game, or if paying, would it give you an advantage, or what's the deal now?
You don't really need to pay anything. You can trade and craft and do all sorts of wacky stuff to get your items in
Okay.
TF2 now. This game, it seems like if you want like even just the clothes and stuff, it seems like it's a little bit more expensive.
Okay.
I mean, for a free-to-play game, it seems like they got pretty pricey.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would agree, just because the 2 of us aren't really.
Back out! Get
That's
out
alright.
of there!
No,
Get out of there.
I need to heal. But the 2 of us aren't really so much into cosmetic items. The thing about this game is everything that will improve your stats minorly, they are all available for free. You can buy all the characters for free. You can buy all the upgrades for free, and still it just comes down to who the best player is. Even if I don't have the upgrades, I'll still do better than everybody
Very
else.
true.
But
Oh yeah, that's completely true. You don't need the best endorsements or product or anything like that.
right. But if you want to straight up pay for like the costumes and the cosmetics, they are quite pricey, ridiculously expensive. I that's how I see it. But you can trade everything in the game with anybody else, and you get all these prizes after the game. So people will win these costumes. They're rare. I think I have like 3 rare looking weapons, maybe 5 clothing items. I don't know. After 500 hours of play.
To this date, I've only won endorsements or products. I have not gotten a cosmetic item. I really could care less.
Right.
I might get one later on. I keep playing, but we'll see.
But you can trade for all this stuff. You can trade with other players for all this stuff. But the thing is, you have to pay the company some money to be in order to unlock trading. And the minimum, if all you're gonna do is spend money to unlock trading, the minimum is $5, I think. So
wait, so that by that you mean you have to spend $5 on one of their in-game products before you can start trading, or you have to pay a special fee?
Basically, you have to pay money to your Steam wallet, and then you can pay money to the game. So I mean, your Steam wallet could go towards Team Fortress, maybe Portal, but I think the minimum you can pay to the Steam wallet is $5. So that's why I'm saying you're gonna have to pay $5 if you want to unlock trading. Which unlocking trading is a really good thing to do if you're gonna play, because you get all the great items for free, really.
Never done it.
Yeah. So that's one, maybe, I don't know, advantage or disadvantage. Team Fortress 2, I've been looking for the good gunner machine gun or whatever, but I haven't been able to get that through crafting. I don't care about crafting, so I don't have a clue on how to get it.
The machine gun that you don't have to walk very slow.
Yeah.
Tomislav.
So I don't know how that all works.
Is there an annihilator?
Maybe in 30 seconds? Oh, wow, we still have plenty of time.
Oh, okay.
We're not communicating at all. This is it's hard to do these when you're doing a show, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're going to win.
Okay, so should we move on to the next question?
Yeah, sure.
Well, do you like this more than Team Fortress 2, do you think?
Yes. Yes,
You
I do.
really? Wow, okay.
Yeah, I do.
I certainly do.
More.
Yeah, let's attack these guys. Uh-huh. Downsides to this, also, well, there's more characters, which is a good thing, I feel. Downside, though, there's only 5 maps currently.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you know, the thing that I would say about that is that the maps are really so complex, and it takes a really long time to actually learn all the placements of everything on these maps. I know I haven't. And I've been trying to do that, but it's so hard.
And a lot of people, they don't like all the maps too, and part of that's also they don't know how to play it, I feel. One of the maps that came out, Gun Mountain, that was the 4th map. I felt a lot of people, that was getting a ton of hate, and I felt that was mostly because of all the MOBA League of Legends players. Yeah, all the League of Legends players, because it's so complex where you can flank people and catch people off guard. It kind of plays more towards people who have FPS experience, and a lot of people don't have FPS experience that play this game, and I think that's why it got a lot of hate.
Yeah. I feel like everybody compares this game to Moab or whatever. I don't really know.
League of Legends. They all compare it to League of Legends, and you'll see things on the forums all the time. Oh, these features should be more like League of Legends in this way. It's like, no, dude. It's simple. It's good. Just leave it the way it is. Okay, so I think that's enough covering this topic. I highly recommend this game, and I know it's a lot of it's difficult to start out in and learn to play, but if you stick with it and if you get help, hey, I've got this show, right? You'll eventually get the hang of it, and you'll have a great time.
Yep, it is hard at first
until it dies out. There's only about like 600 to 700, maybe at most 1,000 people online at a time right now, so it kind of sucks. But
you'd be surprised. There are times it gets up to like 1,500, but that's counting the Europe servers, and a lot of time the Europe servers are dead. So.
Okay.
But the US East usually has like at the minimum it has like 400 people.
Actually, let's go ahead and just finish this game out, and we'll do the next question on the next game.
Okay, yeah, I think it looks pretty good right now. I'm gonna get a jackpot pretty soon too.
Oh, I've got enough for a jackpot if you want to coordinate and buy that.
Maybe I'll just go buy some juice and have some fun.
Okay. Well, I'm juicing right now.
Okay. Don't die.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna buy it, Jack. Actually,
Okay.
Annihilator's probably upstairs. Oh no, we just called it.
No, we got it. Alright, we got Chicky. Alright.
But yeah, the community on this isn't there. It's more negative than positive, but that's the way it is with any game. I mean, if you suck, you'll get people who just scream at you.
No, people really dislike losing in this game. They get that feeling of domination from the enemy team, and I guess they just don't like it.
And part of it
makes
is
people upset.
they're not able to realize that they suck. They have to blame you. It's all your fault. It's not my fault. It's not me. I'm good. You suck. So just bear with it. Ignore them. They sucked at one day too, and they probably still suck. So
Yep.
actually, most of the people I see that say that stuff, they're actually pretty terrible.
Oh yeah, I've noticed it too.
Okay, so I got Jackback coming in on the left. I'm trying to keep it healed up.
Cool. Oh, I see it. And I think we have another, don't we?
Not that we purchased. No, we shouldn't have one.
Oh, okay.
Where
How'd
are
that
you?
bouncer get down here? I'm over, like, in the middle. Oh, I see where you are. I'm coming up to the Leo.
This is actually not where we should be. I'm gonna go
Okay.
hold the right lane.
Don't die, don't die, don't die. Come on.
That's why we shouldn't be over there. That's part of knowing the game. Just
Push the other lane.
you don't want to be in those tunnels. And I see way too many people in those tunnels.
Yeah, those tunnels do suck. Because it cuts you off from your team, even if they're just right there.
Mm-hmm. Well, this might be a little longer.
Well, just ask, let's just go to the next question right now. You can just carry it over to the next game.
You said you hadn't bought Skyrim yet. Oh, this is for Ferret. You haven't bought Skyrim yet, and you were waiting for the price to drop, which it hasn't. But you told me that you had gotten Mass Effect 3 and even recommended me to get it. He wasn't interested in future games. I do believe both games are the same price. Therefore, it all comes down to preference. Can you tell me why you chose Mass Effect 3 over Skyrim? And is the new Skyrim DLC $20, which is $20, going to get you to buy the game? Me, I still have zero interest in buying Skyrim right now, and I mean the price would have to be very low, maybe $10 for me to even buy it. Annihilator fight, buddy. But
I need to survive first.
yeah, I'm gonna get some regenitol.
No, no, assassin! Oh my god! What the hell?
Oh, we need to get
I was
this.
almost back
We need to
in
get
the
this Annihilator. But no, I have no interest right now for getting Skyrim. Well, I'm dead.
Do we have it?
No,
We
they're
got two people.
stepping it up.
Someone's buying it. Okay, I'm going. Now we got it.
Oh, we did? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Gonna kill Chicky in celebration.
But let me look at the question again. Okay, why? Part of the reason I'm not getting Skyrim, we're not interested in it. One, it's single player, so is Mass Effect 3, but it's single player, and to me, it's the type of game that, with time, it just gets better because of the modding community.
Yeah, there's some really creative stuff out there.
Right, like I purchased Oblivion, I don't know, 2 years ago. And what I did the first 2 days before I even played the game was I just installed mods. I installed mods to dynamic weather, uh, better looking nights, lights in sky, all giant, a whole new area to explore, new quests, all this junk. Even though I never played it much at all, which is another point. Those games, they don't interest me so much. It's just, let's explore this world, explore it by yourself, and I just got kind of bored with it. So that's why I know I'm not gonna probably be so much into that type of game. So I'm not really gonna invest all that money into it. Even though Guild Wars 2 is coming out in only about a month and a half now, and I'm really excited to play that. Me and my brother, you just explore the whole world with your friends. So that's what I'm gonna be doing instead of Skyrim.
That seems really interesting. I'll look into it, but I don't know. It's not a monthly pay though, right?
No, it's $60, and I don't know. They might charge you for expansions eventually, maybe like they did the old game. But it's a solid
Well, yeah, but
RPG, so I recommend it if you're ever gonna play. Because I'm not into RPGs, but if you're ever gonna play one, play that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play that one. What about the DLC, how do you like Skyrim and things, or should I talk about Mass Effect for your information?
1 sec, I need to focus. 1 sec. Oh god, oh god.
Oh, you can focus while you talk. Be a man. It's like you've never done this before.
Jeez, okay. The new DLC is pretty amazing. It's called Dawnguard, if any of you guys don't know.
I saw the trailer. I watched the trailer. Twilight vampires
like
versus.
No. There's two sides. There's vampires who are trying to end the tyranny of the sun. That's a quote from the game. End the tyranny of the sun. And then there's Dawnguard who are going to kill the vampire.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Now,
just the aspect of these people are being oppressed by the the light dwellers. We're we're always fighting vampires, but they're beings too. So maybe we should not oppress them so much. Sort of. I figured that might be a way they'd take it.
Well, yeah. Well, I joined the vampires, not on purpose. I was trying to join the Dawnguard. I ended up joining the vampires. I don't know how. It's amazing. I'll say that much. You turn into a vampire lord, and I can't even really describe that adequately enough. And it's just awesome. You get it.
Okay. So is it how did you play Oblivion? How much is it compared to Oblivion?
Nope,
How's
didn't
the game?
play Oblivion.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
What about Morrowind?
Played Morrowind with my friend. It was okay.
So
Played
Skyrim's
Daggerfall.
way better than Morrowind.
Yeah, I liked it more than Morrowind. I didn't really like Morrowind when I played it, but I was kind of young. I don't think I really appreciated it. It seems like a pretty cool game.
Okay. Got an assassin on me on the left. Never mind.
I'm coming.
Oh wow, we were playing terribly. We're not setting up anything.
Where's your turret at?
Oh, they destroyed it.
Oh.
But Mass Effect 3, I do not recommend you get Mass Effect 3 on its own. I got Mass Effect 3 over Skyrim because I played, Mass Effect 1. I played Mass Effect 1, and Mass Effect 1 was good. All around the gameplay of it, which it may not sound exciting, but it's a game where you explore the universe and you mostly talk to people. Yes, they have combat. The combat's pretty bland in that game, but it was something to do, something to play. I played through it. It kept my attention. Near the end,
Go to the Annihilator.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
what you're doing. Go to the Annihilator.
Yeah, we're doing this Annihilator fight.
Get down from there.
I'm going to put a turret up there, and I'm just going to fall on the ground. And I'll defend you. See, I can just... Oh, wait, I can't rain mortars when my turret's up here. Duh. Oh, well. We're set. But,
Okay, this is good.
Okay, I'm going to set up in the Regenital room like we did before.
Okay.
That one game.
I'm here.
Now, no, so Mass Effect 1, and you played through Mass Effect 1, didn't you?
I didn't play it
Oh,
through.
you
I
didn't play
played
through.
it.
Okay, well, yeah, though it was an okay game. It was good. It was a good game, not a super great game, but in the end, like the story really turned around and it became a lot cooler, a lot better, just story wise, and and once you reach that, you're like, okay, I have to play Mass Effect 2 to add on to this story because that was really good. Or this has a lot of potential. This could be really awesome. So then you play Mass Effect 2. Whether you played the first game or not, I recommend you play Mass Effect 2. And Mass Effect 2 is just unbelievably incredible. It's like the game of the decade. The game that defined the 2010 time period of gaming. It really is. Um, so I recommend you get that and you play that, whether you like futuristic shooters, RPGs, whether you hate both of them, it doesn't matter. You don't play it for the gameplay. You play it for the character interactions, and that sounds fruity and stupid, but it's true. You care to talk to all these characters. You care to interact with them. It's really a strange thing, and it was so cool because I watched my brother play through it a year after I did, and I mean he would like specific characters that I didn't like, and he would dislike characters that I loved, and you create your own personal experience, and you take the game very personally, and there was so much controversy with the ending of Mass Effect 3. And part of that was because people got so involved with the series because it just became so much a part of them. They loved it so much, and that sounds so stupid, but you will never. I mean, if you play the game, you will have the same experience. I guarantee it. So, and everyone's
Yeah,
my
that's
like some of my few complaints would be like, well, this thing happened and that shouldn't happen. I was forced on me. My shepherd wouldn't do this, and you always see that people say my character, my main shepherd, my character, because it's their character they're creating. It's part of them. So it's a very different experience than anything you've ever played. I feel.
seems like a pretty involved game.
Yeah. So I mean, I recommend. And how does Mass Effect 3 match up to Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3? I feel it is the second best one. It is the middle one. Mass Effect 1 was more of the introduction slash the BioWare is trying out their new game, like just how is this game going to be played? They're trying out their core system, the combat system. It's still like a beta test. It feels. Mass Effect 2. They really honed in on the player experience, just the combat system, all of that, and just story-wise, character-wise, it was about exploration, making decisions that will impact the next game as well. It was the middle of the journey, and the third game is all about the conclusions. Not too many new characters come around, almost none, almost no new exploration, very little. It's just all a big conclusion. So Mass Effect series, it's all about the journey, and that's why the second game is the greatest, and you should definitely not play the third without playing the second. And play all the DLC of the second game, and I can give you tips on all those too. I wrote down all the DLC reviews and everything, stash away, hidden for you guys not to see. But I mean, do you still play Skyrim? How many hours did you put into it
Yeah.
total?
Maybe like 80, I think. I've had quite a few characters.
80?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
I've put in probably about 100 hours in total of the Mass Effect series, and it's cost a lot more than Skyrim. So if you are interested in Skyrim and you think you can get a lot out of it, that's probably more bang for your buck, because with Mass Effect, which I recommend you get on the computer for cheap if you can, you're gonna have to buy the first game or not. That's one you can skip. No DLC in that. Second game with all the DLC in that, almost all of it. Third game, which yeah, there's a $10 DLC on that already, plus any more that they're gonna come out with.
They're gonna make more.
Right. So it's gonna be a lot more costly, but I feel it's a game series that, I mean, the time is now to play it, because as time goes on and technology just gets moves it forward, you're not going to be able to play those games on Xbox. You're not going to be able to get the DLC. PlayStation. I don't know how easy it would be to get that full experience that we have available now.
Right.
So I highly recommend Mass Effect. I really do. It's not about the gameplay. It's just it's a good experience. So play it, Cal.
Get Skyrim. It's better. You can just walk around and kill dragons and cows and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, I'm still I want to buy that for cheap, but no time soon. So
No, it'll be cheap. It'll be like the other Bethesda games. It'll get cheap. You just gotta be patient.
okay. Well, I think that's all there is for that. You have anything to say?
All right.
Anything else?
Nope. Sounds better.
All right. Well, thanks for sending in questions. Thanks for being here, Cal.
No problem.
Play this game. Play Mass Effect. Play Skyrim. Team Fortress 2 will still be around, so don't worry about that for now.
It's like Counter-Strike. No matter how, it'll be there.